Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I have a very sorry story to share with you. There is a gentleman by the name of Stephen Thomas, and he had 7,000 bitcoins, which at that particular point in time were worth 250 million US dollars. And lo and behold, he forgot the password of his wallet, and there were only 3 tries. And if you give 3 wrong tries, then your wallet is locked forever. You can never access it. He lost $250 million. Why? Because he forgot his password. And he said, you sort of question your own self-worth. What kind of a person loses something that important? Now, obviously, if he knew what I'm about to tell you today, he would not have lost $250 million. He would have been richer by $250 million. So pay close attention. In this video, I will show you how you can remember your password by giving it to other people. So how are we going to do this? We are going to use something called Shamir secret. So first of all, you have to install it. Later on, I will also show you a method where you don't have to install it. So this is the command to install it. I have already installed it, so I won't run it, or let me just run it. Give your password and it will be installed. So after you install, what you need to do is you need to give this command SSSS, and let me tell you what this is. Let's say, for example, you have a master password for your wallet or your KeePass database, which you want to remember, but you want to avoid the fate of forgetting it as well. They say the palest of memories, palest of ink is better than the sharpest of memories. So here is the scenario. You have, let's say, for example, you have 5 friends. Friend 1, friend 2, friend 3, friend 4, and friend 5. Now this is very important. These people should not know each other because you don't want them to gang up on you. And let's call them F1, F2, F3, F4, and F5. And what you want to do is you want to take your password, and split it into 5 parts. And I will show you how to do it. And let's call it part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You give your first part to your first friend, second part to your second friend, third part to the third friend, fourth part to the fourth friend, and fifth part to the fifth friend. What you can also do is you can give 2 parts to each person or different set of people. Let's say, for example, you may have 5 more people with you, and you may shuffle these parts and give it to them. So like, for example, you can give this person part 2, this person part 1, 4, 3, 5, like this. You can either shuffle it between 5 people or 10 people, but you have 5 parts and you have given it to these people. The next thing that you need to decide is how many parts do you need to reconstruct your password. Let's say, for example, out of these 5 people, 2 of them go missing in action. Any 2, not just these 2, any 2, either these people or these 2 or these 2, any combination of these people go missing in action. And you require at least 3 parts to reconstruct your password. So this is what we are specifying here. We are saying divide my password into 5 parts, but out of those 5 parts, I only need 3 parts to be able to reconstruct it. So I hope that is clear. So once you do that, press enter, and it will tell you that it's generating shares using 3-5 scheme. Now it's going to ask you for your super secret password. So I'm going to give my password. So I've just typed the password and enter. Now you see it has given me 5 strings. Now this is very important. This is what I need to give to my friends. You can copy them and paste it somewhere. Let's say, for example, over here. You paste these strings over here. And your master password can be 128 characters in length. Not more than that. So make sure it is less than 128 ASCII characters, not Unicode, but ASCII characters. So now you give all these to your friends. Okay, Now let's say, for example, you forgot your password and now you need to reconstruct your password. And let's say, for example, two of your friends, any two, let's say friend number 2 and friend number 5 are missing in action. You are not able to trace them, or they themselves have forgotten or misplaced your key which you gave it to them. So what you need to do is you need to now issue this command ssss-combine, and you need to specify how many parts you want to reconstruct your password. This is another thing, metadata, which you should not tell anybody. So you press enter. Now it's going to ask you for these 3 keys. You can give these 3 keys in any order. Let's say I'm going to give it in random order. I take the first one, copy it and paste it over here. It's going to ask for the second one. So let me give the first one over here and paste it over here. And now I'll give the last one and paste it over here. And you press enter and you see your password has been reconstructed, super secret password. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me summarize what we are trying to do here. We take our master password and we split it into 5 parts, or you can even do 10 parts. So once you do a split of 5 parts, you give it to 5 or 10 people and ask them to save it for you. You have also specified how many minimum pieces of these tokens that you require to reconstruct your password. That in this case is 3. Now, if you forget your password, you can ask these people to give them this key back. And you can use these keys. You only need 3 of them, 3 or 5, because we had specified 3 or 5, and never specify 1 of 5. You should at least require 3 of them to be able to reconstruct your password. And once you do that, you feed it to the command, and the command will reconstruct your password and give it back to you. Your friends will never be able to figure it out from these random strings. Another thing that I want to show you is, if you don't want to do it in the command line, there is a website which allows you to do it. But the problem with the website is, what if tomorrow it goes wrong, or it doesn't work? So what you can do is you can type your password, my super secret password, and you specify how many parts you want. Let's say I want 5 parts and I require minimum 3 of them for reconstruction. And you see these are the 5 parts that you have. Now if you would like to reconstruct them, it is saying enter the secrets 1 per line. So let's take this one. Let's take this one. And let's take one more. This one. And you see your password has been reconstructed. So if you like this tutorial, share it with your friends and enemies, drop kick that subscribe button and smash that bell icon. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.